weddings in the partition where so many people died. That was like,
But then there's so much information.
I was
in this
like-
world, right?
Right.
Like there's so many things we can learn from history, looking at things, and we are from a smart generation where we should evaluate.
Exactly.
What went wrong, what went right, and I think we have all sorts of information. We have Google, and we can just go through a lot of things and evaluate things on our own and lead a very good life, for us and for the generation that is gonna come ahead. I think education is the most important thing. Right ethics, right values.
Yep.
But then someone who's grown up midway through this point in like technology and transformation and stuff, someone who's not grown up using technology, and now you have this phone which can just like reach out anywhere. You're a little more confused. A generation that's growing up right now with technology, I think they have that awareness to differentiate what is good, what is bad. So to some extent, but then someone who doesn't, like for example, our parents, when they got hold of Facebook, they were on Facebook all the time, and they felt like whatever they saw on Facebook was the truth. But then Facebook, what they said, got the fake news spread by
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Right.
It's very difficult for them. But then the generation that's coming up right now, I think they're more aware.
even like internet isn't a killer for yoga business because people just watch video and try to emulate.
No, I mean, yes and no. I
Because
don't know.
everybody I
It's
ask like, what do you
interesting.
do? They say yoga. I say, where do you go? They say
Online.
YouTube.
Right.
I'm like, okay, like.
No, I mean, like, I think that, if people can practice yoga, like, everybody tells me, what if the studio opens up another 5 minutes from here? I said, like, good, I can't teach everybody in Nepal yoga. And my philosophy is, like, everybody should practice yoga for their own good, right? For their own sake. So each person in the community affects the other person, even though you think they don't. So, for example, like, if you're in a good mood, you go home, you're going to be in a better mood, right? With your parents or sister, brother, spouse. And that affects them in a good way. And then they go somewhere, they spread more happiness. So it's kind of like how COVID spread. Our energy is just as contagious. Like, we can spread that. We just
Right.
don't see it with our eyes. But that's how it works. So, I mean, I think that everybody as a whole, we need to rise up a little. And like he said, our generation is smart. So we should really do something about it. And that's why we have Yogalaya. Like, we really want to focus on the other things, right? Like, I don't know if you guys see what